This is going to be a battle. Here we go. 12 All-Stars.
Welcome to Survivor Season 1, Palisades Edition.
Any votes cast for you won't count. I feel powerful.
I'm a big fan of Survivor, so bring it.
Time for you to go.
Y'all suck! I won't remember you!
Now I don't have any voice in the tribal council, which I think could be bad for my survival in the game.
Oh, I'm really tired.
I think I'm gonna win. I'm that person that no one suspects, but they still tell everything.
It's been 8 years and 32 castaways across 38 episodes that have led to this. Who will have what it takes to outwit, outplay, and outlast all the rest, earn the $350 prize, and be titled the greatest of all time? This place looks a lot different than what it once did. Still, it's memories and moments like these that keep Altadena and the Palisades still alive and stronger than ever. Buckle up, it's the finale of Survivor Palisades All-Stars.
I voted for me 4 times.
No, I did not know that Chloe had an immunity idol until she so gracefully dropped it on the floor at Tribal Council, which is crazy because I think I've grilled everyone else in the game about having an idol, like everyone else, and made them show me their pockets about the idol other than Chloe.
That was crazy.
So I was pretty surprised because we've been allies since the merge started. Sarah was part of my final 3, so I don't know what I'm gonna do except for beg. I don't know what's gonna happen.
When you said for Dylan, I was like, we're cooked.
Dude. Wait, I can't say that. Dude, heck. That was a surprise. Big flow of surprise running through my veins right now. I hope me and Chloe and Dylan's relationship isn't ruined.
Trust is lost so fast in this game.
Yeah. It was like this. It all went according to my plan. Sarah got blindsided. I played my idol for Dylan. I hope I win immunity because then I'm gonna be solidified in the final 3. And if I don't, I'm gonna just be doing as much as I can to convince them. It fell out of my pocket. It would have been so much better if it didn't. But they didn't know who I was gonna play it for, so.
Yeah.
They didn't think I would play it for you.
I couldn't help just like smiling my ass off as I sat there, Sarah walking out instead of me. That is exactly what Survivor All-Stars is about, I guess. That, to me, that's the craziest play so far. Like, really, no matter what happens, like, I'm only here because of you. So I will vote for Chase or Anna. At this point, like, the only reason I'm here is Chloe. I'm just so grateful to be in this game, and it's all because of her. Even if it's gonna mean a tough final 3, I think I have to respect this alliance.
Chase, right?
Yeah.
That's what we said?
Chase.
Okay.
And like,
What if he wins immunity? Then Anna. That's the only other option.
yeah, like.
Because I'm not voting myself, I'm not voting you. Dylan thinks that I'm gonna take him and Anna with me, and we're gonna vote out Chase. In his mind, that's the plan. I said to him, I'll play my idol for you and save you. And then I was like, who do we take to the final 3? And he's like, whoever you want. And I was like, okay, let's take Anna. That was my way of bargaining with him to save him for this round so that he would take me, but I want to get Dylan out next round for sure. I want to talk with Chase and Anna for sure. Now I just have to find a way to convince Chase and Anna to vote out Dylan. We're definitely getting Dylan out last, right?
I thought you would be against that because you just played your idol for him, but I'm 100% with it.
Because I wanted Sarah out too.
Okay.
Chloe said she wanted to go with Chase and I don't know how truthful that is because she quite literally just played her idol on Dylan.
Dylan's like, if you go to the final 3 with them, it's kind of making your chances like way low.
No, definitely.
It's kind of too late for alliances now. You're just kind of on a wing, like praying that they're on your side. If it was like me, Anna, and Chloe, I'd be the most confident. I'm forced to trust Chloe and then maybe Anna.
We've played together. And we've been together the entire time.
No,
I haven't played with Dylan
is
the
going
entire
to be
time.
a really
I
hard
haven't worked with him that much
competitor.
besides just now. I would say right now is like the most worried that I've been all day because I think Dylan and I are the biggest threats, but I think if I keep pushing that narrative that Dylan is a bigger threat, they're gonna vote how I want, and I think I'll be able to hopefully win the title of Sole Survivor. I know Dylan seems very loyal to me right now, which is a great thing, but I know that Dylan thinks that I'm a threat. Of course, that there will always be paranoia about him voting me out.
My gears are starting to turn a little bit, and I'm realizing Chloe had to play that item. She couldn't use it after that round, and so maybe in her head she's thinking, okay, Dylan is such a threat, I'll save him, take someone else off, because then they're gonna vote for Dylan before they vote for me. If I win immunity, I have a lot more options. Like, I could even turn against Chloe. That would be crazy, that would be scummy, but like, that is Survivor. She's been holding all the cards. If I take out Chloe, if I think I've got a shot at the win, and that means taking her out, like, hey, I'll do it.
Welcome, Final Four. You guys ready to get to your final immunity challenge? All right, for this immunity challenge, you guys are gonna dive in the water and go under an obstacle, and you are searching for a key to unlock one of these 4 puzzle sets. There's a bunch of keys, there's 2 locations for them, and you don't know which one is going to unlock your piece. You have a decision in the middle of the pool. You can go under the obstacle and get one of the farther keys, which has a higher chance of unlocking one of them, but will take more time, or you can go to the closer keys, which there's a less chance of opening the puzzle the first time, but it will take less time. So it's high risk, high reward for this final challenge. Once you unlock your set, you're gonna start and solve a complex 5-piece puzzle. Sounds good? Let's get to it. All right, it's the final challenge of Survivor Palisades All-Stars and a guaranteed spot in the final 3 to plead your case to the jury. Survivor's ready. Go! Dylan leaps halfway through the pool. He's going deep. Will anyone choose the easy path? No. Everyone's going under at the same time. Everyone's going the farthest. Dylan has one. Chase tries to cut him off. Dylan gets in front of him. Dylan's in the lead early, but does he have a key that works? That's the question. Let's find out right now. He's gonna start with the station to the farthest right. Does it unlock? Dylan can't get the first one. Trying number 2. Chase is trying the first one. No luck for anyone so far. Dylan is waiting anxiously for Chloe. Dylan has it on his first try. He has the puzzle ready. And Chloe and Chase have it too. Luck of the draw. Anna didn't get it. Anna got to go back, swim, and find another one. The other 3 are set. You are solving a puzzle to form a square. This could take a long time. Lots of options for this. Here comes Anna. Anna is wrong again. This challenge is just so hard. You are pretty much going in circles until the very end.
Holy shit, holy shit.
Chase thinks he has it, but he's only using 4 pieces. There are 5 in that puzzle. Anna is back with another. Anna is wrong again. There are over 20 keys left and only 1 is going to unlock it. Anna back in the pool. Everybody else struggling. Chloe solved the 4-piece version once again, just like Chase did, but you need to use all 5 pieces.
And it. Is that it?
No, that is not a square.
I mean, you know, if you look at it a certain way, it could be a square.
Here goes Anna again. Anna is wrong again. Don't give up, Anna, you're still in this. How many combinations can you try in a few minutes to solve this final puzzle? This could take a long time. This puzzle is hard. This is going to come out of nowhere. When it happens, someone will solve it. Could Anna be right? She is wrong. Anna is wrong again. Again. Anna is wrong. Anna is wrong for the 7th time. Anna has been in the water for about 8 minutes now. You guys have had 8 minutes on this puzzle. That's how hard it is. Here comes Anna. Can she get it on her 9th try? Yeah! Anna has it! Whole crew is cheering for her. Can Anna have a come from behind final victory? Who is going to win final immunity and guarantee themselves a spot in the final 4? Take a deep breath and really think about this. What have you not tried yet? You can feel the intensity starting. Someone is going to get it, and soon. This is going to come out of nowhere. Think about what you came here for. Think about your reputation in this game. You could be one challenge away from winning All-Stars. Dylan wins final immunity. Guaranteed a spot in the final 3. Congratulations, Dylan. You have won the final immunity. You will be in the final 3 pleading your case to the jury. For one of the 3 of you guys, you will not, and you will be the last person voted out of Survivor Palisades All-Stars. You guys can head back to camp.
Honestly, like, I knew it was good, but I didn't know it was this good. And honestly, at this point, I'm feeling kind of confident. Chloe, I don't know exactly why you thought I was the best choice for the idol. I can't really get inside her head, but all I can say is, like, thank you. I hope it comes back to bite you. And it just might. This is actually extremely clutch. This is the only time I'm like guaranteed to make it to the end. I've been on the chopping block this whole time and yet I'm still here. I honestly astound myself sometimes and I think the jury is going to be impressed as well. So now I've honestly got a tough choice. Do I backstab Chloe and give myself a better shot at the win? Or do I stay true to my word and carry her to the final 3? Oh God.
We're all in the final 4.
Well, Dylan has a necklace, so it's one of us.
Well, I don't feel good after the immunity challenge, especially that Dylan won. I think Chloe and Dylan are a unit no matter what going into the finals. I have a game plan. I don't know how you guys are playing it.
Please take me. Yeah.
Chloe just played her idol for Dylan, and he would have gone home other than that, so he kind of owes her. So he has to bring her, so there's 1 spot left. They have the option to take me or Chase. I think I have to kiss the ass of whoever wins. Please don't take me. if you think about it, we played a wonderful game together. Started off a little bit rocky when I tried to get you out. Started another time a little bit rocky when I also tried to get you out.
Okay.
But think about how much better that made your story. You're welcome.
Alright, that's a crazy tactic.
I gave you your struggles.
Okay.
I don't think my conversation with Dylan went well.
If anything, I want to vote you out more now, but like you're still in the positive.
It's kind of rude.
Coming over here like, yeah, like I tried to get you out, but it helped you in the end. Like,
This is
really? Like, who do you think I am?
He said it negatively impacted his choice on bringing me, but that I'm still in the positive. Do I believe it? Not even a little bit. But no one else is gonna beg. No one else is gonna beg for it. You think Blondie is gonna go beg for it? Probably not.
I don't know her.
Well, you're taking Chloe because you owe her, right?
Probably.
Probably.
Well, that's the question. Like, do I take Chloe?
I still think Chloe and Dylan are going to the finals, no matter what. I think it's between me and Chase. So I'm just hoping they choose me, but they might choose Chase. Been a good run.
Could be tough. Come back to Papa.
It didn't come back to Papa. Last season, it was like me and Sarah on the Goliaths and then Stratton and Ella Rose on the Davids. And I just kind of like gave up. I offered myself, I like volunteered, like, hey guys, vote me out.
Dude, I don't want to sound like I did last season.
Take you out?
I'm sad as
Oh my
fuck. Don't
God.
take me out though.
Okay.
I don't feel that good going into tribal right now. If it was like me, Anna, and Chloe, I'd be the most confident. Oh man, can't complain. I'm on a swing. Made it to Final Four. It's a good day.
I just begged.
I saw you.
Obviously, it's between us.
Yeah, that's what I expected, and I'm expecting it to be me. Ah, I'm fucked. I'm so screwed, dude.
So that is worst case scenario for sure. Obviously, like, it's great that he won for him. It's great, but for me, I don't want that to have been the case. Dylan and I are the biggest threats, but if I can convince him to keep me, which I think I can because I saved him last tribal, I think I can beat him, honestly, because I've been a pretty strong strategic and social player, and yeah, he's won some challenges, but I don't know if he's had the most control over the game in total. I think I've probably called a few more of the shots than he has.
So now I'm at the crossroads here.
Why?
Because obviously, like, I was shocked when you gave me the idol.
Okay.
Because why would you want to go against me in the finals? And answer that question. Like, why did you want to take me to the final three?
I wanted to get Sarah out, and then I wanted to get you out.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Wait, that's like the only logical.
Yeah.
Chloe's plan was take me with her. So then once there's 4 of us left, I'm gonna be the obvious vote out challenge. She can get to the final 3 with Chase and Anna. I appreciate the honesty. If you hadn't said that, I would think you're lying.
Yeah.
I guess Chloe's miscalculation was me. Like, she really shouldn't have underestimated me like that. Like, that was an audacious play, and you took a big risk thinking I wouldn't win the challenge. And I wouldn't feel that bad, because if I were to turn on Chloe here, and it would be easy to do, I think I have a better shot at winning than Anna or Chase. Now, like, she might pay the price.
Put it this way, this is all-star season, right? Like, you want to go against the best and beat the best. I do think it's, like, pretty impressive that you've managed to escape every vote.
Chloe has played such a different game than I. She's managed to avoid votes for most of the game, and she saved my ass. Like, that can't be discounted. I think I can beat Chloe, even if we go final 3 together. I do think I have the potential to beat her. I'm thinking about how to win.
Yeah.
And frankly, I'm not sure that voting you off would be better for me. I don't know how the jury would react to that. Last season, Strand took his closest ally, who was also his biggest threat, and he won. But the question is the jury gonna want to switch it up? Will the jury appreciate me honoring that commitment? I don't know.
A deal is maybe a deal.
A deal is maybe a deal. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Oh my god. Right now, I'm putting all of my trust in Dylan, which I do feel like I wish that wasn't the case. He's not giving me a clear answer if he's gonna keep me or not, but it is what it is. It's how the game's unfolded. But I think Dylan's just assuming Anna and Chase are gonna vote me, and I think that's a dangerous assumption to make. I told Anna that Dylan and I wanted to take her to the final 3, so I think Anna's assuming Dylan's gonna take me.
I don't know.
I guess no.
Chloe and Dylan said they wanted to take me. who's to say if that's true? I still think Chloe and Dylan are going to the finals, no matter what.
And Chase has been on the swing for 10 minutes. He hasn't even spoken to Dylan yet.
Problem arises, you just need to sit down on a pair of swings and really... I haven't talked to Dylan, which is probably the one person I'm supposed to talk to. Think about your problems and smile, baby. I think I'm done for, gang.
If anything, I think Anna and Chase will be voting for each other, and then I think I will be voting for one of them, and then it'll be interesting to see what Dylan does. I'm hoping that I make it through this vote. Right now is like the most worried that I've been all day. You know, I've been a pretty strong, strategic, and social player.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury.
Winning this season, it means like so much more than the other seasons because of the fact that it's All-Stars. I am so close.
Chloe, she's been crazy good. But you know what? I'm the first winner for a reason. Even at this stage, I don't know. Fuck. I still don't know.
All right, let's get to it. Final four, Dylan. You won immunity after being a target a lot of the game. What's the feeling? What's going through your mind?
I mean, besides the other time I won immunity, this is like the first time I've been completely confident that I'm moving on, and it's an amazing feeling. I think I definitely needed this. I think if I didn't win this, I was going to go home for sure. You know, I did what I had to do, and I'm very grateful.
What's this vote about for you, Dylan? Because you do have the most control. Are you going to take the people who, you know, helped you out throughout this game, or are you going to target the strongest player you think is left?
I mean, that's the question I've been grappling with. I'm here because of Chloe. But ultimately, if Chloe had her way, I'd be going home tonight. So, do I honor the commitment that we made, knowing that maybe it wasn't completely truthful? Or do I do maybe what I have to do to win and try to maximize my chances and take out a really strong player? I think I know which way I'm leaning now.
Chase, what's your mindset going through this vote?
My mindset, I'm very paranoid. This is like the most stressful tribal for sure.
And this was the one that you walked off out last season.
Yeah, this is the one that I just volunteered to leave at last season. And now I'm not volunteering to leave, but I might get sent home. You know, there's always a possibility.
Anna, is Chase a threat? Would he someone you want to get it out at this point?
I don't look very threatening.
I don't know. I mean, I think everyone here is a threat because we're here, but who's to say?
Chloe, what's your plea here? Why you?
I think my plea is one, I saved Dylan last round. We made a deal that he would take me to the final three. I think that, you know, this is All-Star season, and, you know, you want to be in the final three with the best of the best, and I think that I played a really good game, and I would hope that he would honor that deal. Yeah.
All right, with that, let's get to the vote. Chase, you're up first. I'll go tally the votes.
Why are you
Where are you going?
I'm going home! I can't believe it.
I'll read the votes.
Oh my god.
First vote. Anna. Chase. 1 vote Anna, 1 vote Chase. Anna. That's 2 votes Anna, 1 vote Chase, 1 vote left. We're tied.
That's exactly what I just said. Yeah, of course we're gonna draw wrong.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna end up drawing rocks. So, because you guys tied, Chloe, who received 0 votes, and Dylan, who has immunity, now have a decision to make. Instead of re-voting, you guys have a decision to make live right now. Chloe, Dylan, right now, you guys are going to discuss who you want to be the final person voted out of this game and join the jury. As you guys know in Survivor Palisades, we do not do fire, we do a rock draw. Meaning, if you do not come to a unanimous agreement, you guys will draw rocks, including Chloe. Essentially, this is now Dylan's decision, because if Chloe doesn't agree with Dylan, she will be in the rock draw with Anna and Chase.
Oh my god, that's brutal.
Unanimous with them,
Can't
too.
draw
Yes,
wrong.
draw wrong.
We would draw wrong. Yeah, us 3.
You guys just talk right now in front of them.
Yeah, I'll choose anything.
If Chloe is choosing to do whatever you want, then it is just your decision, Dylan.
Rock, paper, scissors?
The gods will let us know.
What? No, like if it was all of you, maybe, but I do have a preference between both of you. And it's you.
Yes! No. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. It's okay, bro. It's okay. They both decided.
Alright, Chase, you are the final person voted out of this game again. Please bring your torch.
It's been a good run.
Chase.
Transfer.
Well, if you would tell me going into that tribal that that's how the votes would go, I would tell you are insane. But we have our final 3. It is Dylan, Chloe, and Anna. You guys each originally played on season 1, season 2, and season 3, and you're about to face the jury, and one of you is going to win Survivor. You guys can head back to camp.
I cannot believe that happened. That was not my plan. I was like, Anna and Chase, they're gonna vote out Chloe. That way I can say I didn't vote for Chloe and she still gets out. When I saw 2 Anna votes, I was like, why are they not voting for Chloe? I totally miscalculated. That was pretty fortuitous. But at this point, like, no one's gonna know that. I was respecting the alliance. I want to win against the best. Like, that's what the jury's gonna buy. And like, now I do have the opportunity to win against maybe the best player or the second best player.
Basically, we both voted for Chase.
Wait, why did for
You? I don't know.
When I came into the game, I didn't want to be a sheep and be dragged to the end because I did that last time, and I did do it again. I think there's no shot I win nor get 1 vote. I don't really have a case, to be completely honest. I don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth. I do think the show has lived up to the name All Stars. People played really hard, and I thought it was really fun to be a part of. I'm just happy I made it to the final 3.
To be here is kind of crazy. So here's the story. I want to win against the best. I think my plays speak for themselves. A lot of the jury, they wanted me out and they just couldn't do it. I think they're gonna have a lot of respect for who was impossible to kill. And then at the very end of it all, who took their biggest threat with the hopes of being the champion with no asterisk attached. I'm gonna lay the story from the beginning. Time and time again, I was in the hot seat. Twice, I was going home for sure. Chloe, yes, she's the reason I was able to get to this final 3, but at the same time, I did so much more to get here before that, and I'm not scared of her. I am scared of her. I don't want them to be thinking like, yeah, the only reason he got here is because he could outpower the others. I want them to know how tense it was, like how many votes I needed to flip, how many people I needed to get on my side, the whole shebang. I think I have a good shot.
I don't know how I made it to the final 3, but I'm very grateful to be in the final 3. I think I have a really good chance of winning. I think a big part of this game is making sure that you have a social life. And that was a huge thing for me. Nobody ever voted for me except for Sean when he was going home. I was able to work with the girls and the guys despite there being this all-girl alliance. The fact that I was able to make sure that the target was not on my back, there was always like a bigger threat. And that's part of the reason why I kept Dylan in. But I still was able to convince him to keep me, even though he probably should have taken me out. At the end of the day, this is All-Star Survivor, like season 5, and this is like the biggest and best season of this show so far. So, you know, you gotta go big or go home.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Stratton, Ella Rose, Abigail, Sean, Sarah, and Chase voted out at the last tribal council. All right, let's get to it. Survivor Palisades All-Stars lived up to its hype for me. We have 3 in front of us who did what you guys couldn't, outlast all the rest and make it to the end of the day. Anna, Dylan, Chloe, you're gonna plead your final cases to the jury right here. And this is an open forum, meaning they're gonna ask a question, you guys are gonna answer. Let's get it started. Sarah, any questions for the jury?
Chloe, congrats to all of you guys, by the way. What was your plan with the idol when like you first got it, or just like in the middle of the game?
So when I found the idol, I found it when I was actually right next to Stratton and we were looking in the vines. There was kind of a little spot that it was tucked in behind the vines, and I found it and I was like, oh, I shouldn't take it because he's right there, he'll see me grab it. But thank God he didn't. And I knew coming in, if I were to find an idol, I wouldn't want to tell anybody, because I feel like anytime anybody shares that they found an idol, it comes back to bite them in the butt. I almost told you about it and Anna about it when I blindsided Abigail to try and get back in your good graces, but it turns out I didn't even need to do that. It felt like explaining the fact that I felt like she was gonna find an idol if she stayed in that round. And then I told Dylan about the idol right before I saved him, because I knew that that would be one way to gain his trust, and hopefully he would take me to the final 3.
Ella Rose, any questions for the jury?
Yeah, I would say to all of you, how would you say winning or not winning challenges played into why you're here right now?
I think not winning a single challenge individually helped my game because I didn't look like a threat at all. I don't think anyone suggested my name once, so it did work, but yeah.
Yeah, and I came in with a plan of maybe not showing off my full physical capability, not trying my best. But then really from the get-go, I found like my back was to the wall, and I felt really that if I didn't have it, I'd be voted off. And so, yeah, I did my best, and I think I'm absolutely here because I was able to get some big wins when I needed them most.
I feel like for me, I won 2 immunities. I won the blindfolded find the ball on the turf, and then the blindfolded maze one. So I'm pretty good at being blindfolded, I guess. But I felt like winning those immunities was great, but I was also really lucky because I had such a strong social and strategic game that I don't think it made a huge difference, but obviously always having that immunity is really nice.
So we're talking about the necklace, if you need it, if you don't need it. Do you guys think it's more respectable to win it when you need it, or do you think it's more respectable to not have to win it where you don't need security to be in the game?
I think it depends on the challenge and then how much social security you actually have. Because if you're like Anna and you just slip through the cracks, you know, without like making anybody notice you or make anyone want to vote for you, it is a good strategy. But if you're like Dylan and you win like the hard challenges, there's obviously something respectable. Like having your back against the wall and still winning is like pretty respectable in my mind.
I have a question for Dylan. I'm just curious about your decision to take Chloe with you and not vote her out of the final 4, because we were all a little confused about that. Was that like, do you think like your emotions and like this like honor code got in the way, or do you stand by that decision?
Yeah, it's a great question, and really sitting here is when I made the choice. Chloe had an amazing game, and the fact that she's sitting here, like, if she doesn't get any votes, I'd be shocked. However, I feel like I'm here partly because of her, but like, from the get-go, I was on the losing side. And yes, I won challenges, but I also had to I had to turn votes, and that happened like multiple times. And so while I am here because Chloe played that final challenge, she was eventually going to try to get me off, respect. But yeah, like I'm here because of me, and the fact that she brought me here, in a sense, like I brought her here now.
Yeah, I do think that, you know, I appreciate the deal is the deal thing. I really respected that. I think when the fire was like so heavy on you and you were, you know, trying to deflect and get the attention off of you, I think a lot of the time it was because other people were calling out names and we were going along with it. And I will say, like, in the beginning of the game, that was also part of my strategy, trying to see, you know, who the big threats were going to be and trying to ensure that there were always bigger threats in the game than me.
So let's talk about some of the moves of this season. Let's get into the blindsides of the votes. You guys want to kind of talk to them about the reasons behind these, the motivations, if you want to ask them some questions about that.
I'm interested in my vote out. Very, very cool. But like, was that like a last minute thing? Like, how did that come about?
Yeah, so I knew I had to play my idol at that tribal, and luckily I had the immunity necklace. So I was like, well, I could either play it for someone else or just keep it as a souvenir, but I thought, like, let's play it, like, let's make it interesting and exciting. I knew that I wanted you out, and also you out, and I thought that keeping Dylan in, I would have a better chance of turning Chase and Anna against him. So I figured I would blindside you, get you out, and then it would be easy to get him out. But obviously that's not the case because he wanted to.
Abigail?
I'm just curious about like this deal you two had with the idol and stuff. Yeah. So there was a deal for you to take her to the final 3. Was there not that same deal that she would take you to the final 3 because like she played the idol for you, so that would make it even?
No. There very much was that deal. When we made the deal, I was very confused because I was thinking, like, if I'm her, why am I saving me? Like, I would not want to go to me, like you said it yourself, people see me as a threat and they were trying to get me out the whole game. So I figured out that, like, okay, she's saving me for next round, and so it was a good plan, but you bet against me and didn't turn out well.
Yeah.
So
Well done.
thank you.
My question, kind of broadening the scope of your entire game, is how would you say your alliances and your connections to other people throughout the whole day has impacted you being here right now?
I think my alliances were, I don't know. I think dearest Abigail was a wonderful alliance of mine. Probably the only one that I truly stuck to. We had a good alliance as well for a minute. I think I was loyal enough. I don't know. I think my move was more so, I would suggest people. Like, for example, Stratton, I was supposed to be Dylan, and I was like, I don't like, no hate, you won last season. I was like, I don't want to vote Dylan. And like, we worked together, arguably your move. But like, I was up there, you know? Like, I was like, no. Ella Rose, I was like, we need to get her out. She's playing all of us. I don't know.
Really, and ironically, the strongest alliance I felt like I had was Gage. And then since then, I felt like there was never really a point except for that one play where Chloe gave me immunity. There was never a point where I was like, I can trust this, like I know why they're doing that. They're not gonna backstab me. So I felt like I was very much on my own for this game. And it was more just reading people as we went, thinking about what's in their self-interest, and that's how I could determine if I trusted them or not.
Coming into the merge, we had a 5 Yara strong alliance. Unfortunately, we had to break that with the Stratton vote. And then we had a girls alliance, and then we also broke that. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I broke multiple alliances, but I do think that I kept them at the right times when I needed to. Whether it was the Sean vote, the Ella Rose vote, the Abigail vote, I was able to work with the guys and then also continue to work with the girls afterwards. And I feel like that was mostly due to my social game and having social capital in this game.
Well, I have a question. So you know how you like broke up like the girls' alliance?
Yeah.
Like we had that whole vote. What was like going through your head? Because I don't know, we were very shocked.
Yeah, I think at that point I also had relationships with the guys on the tribe, and I think also at that point it was really just about like how to get myself further in the game, and sometimes that meant breaking the alliance and sometimes that meant keeping it. Abigail had just won the hidden immunity idol clue from the auction. I mean, I found the idol from Stratton's clue, so I feel like there was a pretty high chance that she was going to find it, so I didn't want to risk there being another idol in play and me not knowing who has it or me not knowing how to use it to my advantage.
At my tribal council, I was voted out. Next to me in an urn, I pulled out the idol, and I got the idol at that tribal council, and I put it in my
so
pocket.
crazy.
Yes.
Because you had read the clue, right?
Yes, I read the
Oh
clue.
my
It was,
God.
at tribal council.
Yeah.
So I grabbed the idol, and I had that idol in my pocket, but I was like, I'm strong with my
Oh my
girls.
God.
Like, my girls aren't gonna flip on me. So I walked out with an idol, and I was like, oh my God.
Dylan, when it came to votes, approximately how much of the time were you controlling the narrative and how much were you going along with what everyone else wanted?
Like, to say that I was controlling the vote wouldn't be correct, but I would more just hint at and like try to guide conversation in the right direction. First of all, that meant not me, but also like I found people that kind of agreed with me, and I found a loose string and just started tugging, and not initiating the talk of getting people out was really helpful. A big part of why I'm here is like scoping it out, see what everyone thought. I would decide like where I would add my support.
All right, we're gonna give closing statements, 45 seconds max. We're gonna start with Anna and then just go back down. Why do you deserve to win Soul Survivor?
I made it here. I think that was pretty cool. I think I was not undercover, but I think I was loud and obnoxious in my gameplay on the surface and then pushed votes more quietly. Some may disagree. Yeah, I don't know, that's kind of all I had going for me, but one way or the other I got here, so.
I feel like I came in at a disadvantage. I think because of my stature, people are going to see me as a threat. And I think we saw that very early on. Right off the bat, like, yeah, Gage first, rip. But then, like, immediately it was me. Like, unanimous vote against me. I managed to find the idol and keep myself safe. But I came in with that, like, chip on my shoulder. Like, people want to get me out. People are saying, oh, Dylan's a threat. Let's get him. And to deflect that and to, like, change people's minds and, like, put up a smoke screen and go for other people, I think, like, that is why I'm here more than any, like, physical challenge. And, I think it was well played.
The last time that I played this game was 2019, which was like 5 years ago now. So I think that coming into this game, having played so long ago with a few different people, worked to my advantage, because I think people kind of forgot of like how social I was in the game. And I think one thing that I wanted to work on from last season to this season was being more strategic. And I definitely think that I was able to achieve that. I played an idol and blindsided somebody. I was in the swing vote and managed to work with multiple alliances, breaking them and then still being able to work with them. I only got my name written down once. I won a couple challenges, and yeah, I was just really happy to be here and get to play with all of you, because this is a really exciting, awesome time.
All right, with that, let's get to the votes. Jury, you guys are up tonight. You guys are staying here. Stratton, you're up first.
Completely sold it in the jury messages. She deserves it.
I shouldn't be doing this. You know, I shouldn't be writing his name. He's the reason I'm here, and I'm gonna be the reason he wins.
Played an amazing game. Nice job, and definitely deserved to win.
I'll go tally the votes. All right, Anna, Dylan, Chloe, we have been here for 15 hours. This is the longest season of Survivor Palisades ever. Normally on a season, I would walk out, we'd read the votes at the editing party, and I am not going to do that. We're reading the votes right now. I'll read the votes.
Oh my god, wait, what?
First vote, Chloe. Second vote, Dylan. That's one vote Chloe, one vote Dylan. Chloe. That's 2 votes Chloe, 1 vote Dylan. Chloe. That's 3 votes Chloe, 1 vote Dylan, 2 votes left. The winner of Survivor Palisades All-Stars, Chloe! You are $350 richer. Let's get the cast here. Everyone give each other a big hug. We did it, 7 years, guys. Congratulations, everyone.
Good job, guys. Oh, thank you. I'm very proud of all of us anyway. What a big group.